Hopping into game 2 of Major versus State for the semifinals.
Indeed.
Here it comes. Game is starting now. We're going to be on Alterzim Stronghold. An interesting map. Surprised neither player.
Such a hold. So strong.
Many Alterzim.
Many Alterzim.
Surprised neither player downvoted this map. Or vetoed
Downvoted.
it. Vetoed.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. Well, people say that. Downvote the map. People have said that before, right, Rob? I'm not.
I've never heard it
What?
before.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Probably.
It's
People
quite
downvote the
possible.
map.
Yeah, I'm sure someone has said it.
You know what, man? The bottom left, we've got State hailing from Team Nothing. Not Root now. Not anymore. And in the top left, also from no
not
team,
Root.
we have Major. 2 ex-Root members fighting each other.
Yeah, happens pretty often. Especially in the North American scene. Almost all of the best veteran players have at one point been on Root.
Wow.
And some shitty ones like yourself.
You get this, Rob? What am I supposed to say to that? Unreal.
I think your laugh was adequate. Just like, oh, I can laugh at myself.
If it really hurts me inside to hear you say that, though.
Then you should tell me. You should let me know.
I don't want to share those feelings on air.
Did you just do it though?
I don't want to open myself up to the trolls and be vulnerable like that, you know?
Yeah. Well, when I made that thread yesterday, there was a lot of trolls.
I noticed.
And you were answering to all of them.
Because I'm like Total Biscuit. Sometimes you just want to get down in the trenches and fight. You ever feel like that? You do it. You do it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that. Just get the desire to take up sword and shield
Yeah. Go to the trenches.
and go to the
Fuck
trenches.
shit up.
I think so.
So.
CC first here
Uh-huh.
for Major. Man, this matchup sucks for Protoss in the early game on big maps like this, no? I know that the matchup kind of favors Protoss, but like Terran completely dictate the opening, you know?
Yeah.
And if Terran wants to CC first on a big map, yeah, they can do it with almost no penalty. But if Protoss wants to go Nexus first and Terran opens Reaper, damn. You're gonna lose like 50 million probes, at least.
That would be an issue.
Yeah. Which sucks, I think.
I think it sucks. Major's got him really early on. Double barracks on the way for Major as well. Double barracks all the way. That's gonna be so that he's able to keep him safe from mothership core pressure later on. That he has enough Marines to deal with that in time. There's a second SUV scouting, I believe. So Major really wants to know where State is and what he's doing. State, on the other hand, not really scouting at all. What do you think? What do you reckon?
I don't know.
Major will spot State with this SUV. Sees the double gas, sees the gate with the warp gate, sees the cyber core. I think he knows that there's a Nexus. If he clicked on the gases, I guess he would know for sure. But otherwise, I'm not sure if he could tell. Could he?
But there's an Nexus?
If he didn't click on the gases, I don't think so.
I'm not sure. He might figure it. I mean, it is a big map.
Yeah, I don't think that without the gas count, he
would actually know.
Yeah, he would actually know for sure.
Sure.
It's possible.
I think he does know.
I was just talking to Major yesterday. He was saying how it's so very hard to punish greed from Protoss. And he literally, I literally said, I said, I don't think there's any build that could do that. And he said, yeah, except for the Nathanius build. Oh, yeah. I actually said, wow, is that actually the Nathanius build? And he said, no.
Oh.
Yeah, I was disappointed, but he called it the Nathanius build, so maybe it's a thing now.
Maybe we can get traction.
Yeah, maybe it can get traction.
That'll be Nathanius' legacy.
That'd be good. We have the Observer about to pop out, a Forge on the way as well. Talk, Steven. Are you like sleepy or something?
No, I'm just the opening of the TVP. Statements coming, expansions have been made, probes and SCVs, upgrades. I mean,
Well, then
Valtazim, it's not
tell
much.
a joke or something.
What did the I don't know any good jokes.
We can make a joke up. How about? Yeah, you can start with.
Okay, I got a joke. Are you ready? This is a little. No, it's not that risky. Okay, ready?
Okay.
So one day, the maid. The maid goes up to the wife when the husband is away, and the maid says, "I want a raise." And the wife says, "Why is that?" And the maid says, "Because I'm better at cooking than you, I'm better at cleaning than you, and I'm better at making love than you." And the wife says, "How do you know that you're better at cooking than me?" And she says, the maid says back to her, she says, "Because your husband told you." And then the wife says, "How do you know that you're better at cleaning than me?"
Right.
And the maid says, "Because your husband told me." And the wife said, "How do you
pretty
know?"
feminist though. It's
What?
like anti. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
And then the wife says, "How do you know you're better at making love than me?" And the maid says, "Because the gardener told me." And then she got a raise.
GG.
Get it?
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like a better way to tell that with longer, but I don't remember it all. It was good, right?
Yeah, it was.
I think
It's
that's
pretty
pretty good.
clever. It's like it sounds like an old-fashioned joke.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe like 20 years ago was really edgy.
Maybe, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But I think right now the edgy part of the joke is probably that you're assuming the women are the ones
That what?
cooking and cleaning.
Oh. Well, I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're so progressive. Wow.
Thank you. I like to
Especially
think
for a
so.
Peruvian. Wow.
I would say so. My country is very unprogressive.
Is that true? I don't actually know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, that sucks.
Very conservative.
Major moved out with a little bit of marine pressure. Nothing too big. Took a third pretty quick, though. State doing the opposite this game, not taking a quick third. And he already has +1, working on +2 defense. I think that's going to be a big timing from State. I'm going to guess with High Templar and Charge Lots of +2 defense. Well, he did take the third, though. But I'm saying that because I see Charge Lot +2 defense and Storm coming, you know?
Mm-hmm. So,
Good observer placement.
yeah, pretty cool observer placement. I don't know if that can ever be found. Can it? I don't think so.
I mean, the Terran would have to, like, use the medevacs to look on top of that thing.
It would have to. I think it would have to be a scan that's pretty much.
Worthless just for the observer? Or?
Well, no, that wouldn't be worthless if he knew the observer was there. But like a lucky scan that happens to catch the observer.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how anyone would notice that one observer. This one's a little bit more noticeable, but if you notice, State has been placing his observers in places on the map where they might get confused with different terrain.
Like the terrain stuff, the doodads.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's not somewhere the Major's probably looking. He's looking at the middle of his army most of the time, right? So, pretty cool placement of observers by State, and we've seen that he really likes to make observers, so that's good.
I don't understand spreading out here, I guess, unless he's trying to avoid Storms and Colossus, but if there's
Yeah.
enough +2 charge lots that come running down here, it's not going to matter. Although there's not very many. Oh, yep.
Yeah, if it's just charge slots running down, I would argue spreading his path.
Yeah. You want to be able to cut them all back. Oh,
Yeah, great
nice Storm and...
really good time warp into Storm and the morph into Archangel. This is a really nice break by State. I wasn't sure that this was a good idea at all, but then I saw it. I mean, it seems like a great idea. Unfortunately for State, half his army is not chasing the rest of the Major's army.
Zealots are pretty good.
So a bunch of unnecessary losses. Yeah, but I mean,
+2
those
Zealots.
Those Zealots should have been there the entire time.
Oh, yeah. He's
One
got,
minute goes down.
he does have +2 armor now? Yeah, so those Zealots are really good.
Yeah,
Not even...
those Zealots are pretty much invincible.
Yeah. Oh, +1 attack and armor is done for a Major. No blink for these
Yeah,
stalkers.
great upgrades by Major this game. And with a faster third than State, he tried to contain State for as long as possible. And I mean, this time around, Major will have the advantage in the third. He will have the quicker third. Where last game we saw the opposite for State, and Major was still able to break him. So, of course, this time around, State does have Storm. But Major already with a Ghost Academy finished. We could very well see Ghosts pretty soon. I mean, we will. And that's why you make a Ghost Academy.
Yeah, typically.
And there they are, 3 on the way.
Ooh, State's gonna hit before these ghosts are out, though. This is a this army would be
storm.
really strong if he had
Maybe
more
2
storm on those
storms.
High Templar.
Yeah.
Oh,
2
we need a time warp to go.
Oh, and there's 4 more High Templar. Staple of States played, as we saw yesterday.
Yeah, no, that's not a
he could have dropped one and picked that one up, I guess.
maybe. Yeah, but lots of bunkers here, unfortunately.
Okay, now there's a lot of storms. This is
Yeah,
gonna be tough.
but the bunkers make
yeah, the
this-
bunkers are great here. There's
Ooh,
nothing in the
lots of
bunkers
zealots
that's gonna
coming
take any damage from the storms. I don't know about that storm.
Oh, yeah, I think they did more friendly fire damage than anything
Yeah,
else.
it's just State doesn't. This is great by Major identifying that State doesn't have very many stalkers. This androids pretty much tickle everything. There's only 1 Archon, so it's mostly a Zealot army. It's mostly a melee army, and even the Archon has pretty short range. So yeah, good job by Major there, poking in and being like, okay, well, I'll do damage as soon as possible. Can't let and State now identifying that he can go in before taking any damage, charging right into everything.
Oh, these High Templar dropped so aggressively. Peppers the entire field with Storm, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's enough.
Nope, not quite.
Maybe
Great
a couple
strikes
more
by Major.
storms on all those SCVs.
I mean, he does have them. Does he have them?
Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Oh my God, so many High Templar. Just Storm. Oh.
Great job by Major to getting the High Templar with the most energy first.
Yeah. Oh, that was unfortunate. That was so much gas that just died there. Oh my God.
Yeah,
there
the
was so
amount
much
of
gas.
Holy guacamole.
It's like 12 infestors just dying instantly.
Okay, I'm not sure people need the Zerg reference.
I needed a Zerg reference for me.
Okay,
I made it for myself.
fair enough.
And for all the Zergs watching, because it's PvP.
Yeah,
Anyway, lots of gas just died. That's what I'm trying to
lots
say.
of gas. Such gas.
State with his 2-2 almost done.
You know, everyone in the
Just
top
attack.
4.
Just fight. Why won't he just fight?
Everyone in the top 4 of this tournament, I just realized.
Anyone in the top what?
Everyone in the top 4 of this tournament has been removed.
Nice
sometime
job.
in the last year.
How cute.
Wow.
Interesting sensor tower.
Yeah. And the sentry is gonna fall here immediately. State does have a lot more than I thought he would have.
Yeah,
here.
a lot. Somebody's out. Surprised how to see him like go heads up, or head on with that. I mean, he's 2-2. Oh, never mind. 3-1.
Yeah, he doesn't have any force fields or anything like that, so yeah, keep that in mind. Major's +2 attack is gonna finish now, so that's gonna be a little bit better for him going into the following fights. There's so many zealots. State does have a robo. He had a Colossus then thing. Doesn't look like it.
The only unfortunate thing about doing the heavy charge like without any blink at all is that it's really hard to defend against drop situations.
Yeah, it can get kited for quite a while.
Yeah.
So Major can be out on the map with. It's gonna be really hard to punish. Also, the medevacs are gonna be kind of hard to get rid of. Whereas with Blink, it's a little bit easier to get rid of those medevacs. Chase the army
And
back
the
a
drop
little
in the
bit better.
main. Oh man, this is really bad for State. Getting supply blocked with all of those pylons out there. Was still able to warp it.
Oh, great
nice
storms!
storms,
Wow,
nice storms.
I don't know.
Still not able to warp in, unfortunately. He does have
There's
that
a
one
cannon.
cannon. One other fight going over here. He's gonna lose so much at that base if he doesn't deal with that drop.
Yeah,
Oh, he can't warp in now though. Did he warp in? Yeah, he did.
of course he will.
Of course he did.
And yep, State is gonna go on the counter-offensive now. I thought he was dead for a second there, but
Yeah, he lost like 12 high temp.
he lost a lot of stuff.
Two-shot this medevac. Nice job. Major does manage to get the Marauder out. Not able to take that Stalker down, though. Major with a 4th up and running. State still struggling to get his established. Makes a new one at a different spot this time.
Yeah.
Lots of gas for State. Just warping 10 High Templar right now would make me so happy. Although it's too much. I know it's too much, but it would still make me happy.
Is it too much? It would be 5 Archons. See this right?
So good.
Why not, right?
Why not?
Yeah, I'm not sure why not. But Protoss don't seem
Oh, he did it! 8 High Templar being
nice.
warped in.
Exactly 8 hand. Oh, and
3
look at that,
and the
4
Archons
Archons.
too, yep.
Wow.
No, the reason why this is really bad, even though we wanted to see it, is because Major has a lot of ghosts on the field. 16 ghosts. Probably a bad idea to make all those Archons.
Yeah, so
Hopefully we get a lot of feedbacks here on the ghosts, but we're gonna need to, this army needs to be split.
indeed. Hey, Yagus. I'll work us in PvP if you want expertise or something.
Oh my god, the EMPs land and they're good, but so much. This is
Sparta.
the
And
power
there's
of
no,
Protoss.
There's no observer, unfortunately. So all those ghosts are doing free damage forever.
Yeah, but then an observer shows up. I think that was the power of Protoss right there. I've never seen
Oh wow! What was that? Oh, I guess he.
the observer died, so he's trying to storm the ghost.
I thought it was like fireworks.
Friendly. Oh, like he was
like,
BMing?
Yeah, but that seemed really uncharacteristic of State.
Yeah. We do have a drop over at the 4th.
Major
Oh, never
with
mind. It's just
3-2 on the
Viper.
way, almost finished. Or not quite. I guess not in time for this next attack.
3-2 already done for State. I'm not too sure how State holds it, or how Major holds. I don't like State's idea to pull his whole army back to do with less drops.
Yeah, especially because Major has a lot of his army.
Yeah,
in
like I
drops.
think State could almost go for base trade here and win.
He has to be careful with that medevac that Rob from production was pointing out.
Very true. Yeah, man, if State would have hammered any, even with half his army, I think he could have just rolled over everything. I think to pull back and try to defend all these drops like this, I think he puts himself in a losing spot because he's going to lose stuff anyway.
Now he's going to have to counterattack.
Yeah, and he's
pretty
not
much
even going to be
every
able to kill these medevacs because they're just going to zoom off.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely pulling back his entire army was a mistake here, but I'm not sure if State knew that there was this much.
Well, I mean, he
this
just
many
killed the
forces.
entire Terran army. Terran can't replace their army as quick as Protoss. It's like,
I mean, he kind of did. He was still ahead in supply. Major was.
was he?
Somehow,
Right
yeah.
at the end of that fight? I don't
Yeah,
know.
like.
But I mean, State had a really strong, good army. Lots of charge, lots of
Yeah,
Archons,
definitely,
lots of High Templar with superior
Yeah,
upgrades.
that's why I agreed with you.
Oh man, he's gonna lose his 3rd too.
Yeah, Major is such a good job here. State playing.
Oh,
cartridge
not picking up that.
Oh wow, the
Right,
high
right.
number. Wow, great storms. Has to be forced to leave a few units there. And yeah, I mean both players are pretty much maxed, so it's not the biggest deal in the world that State lost those 2 bases. It is
Wow.
a pretty big deal, but
Major's army
I think
actually-
everything's gonna come down to the next fight regardless.
Major's army costs more than State's. Zealots are so good. Hey, you think Zealots are pretty good, Ignatius, right? You don't think? I think Ignatius sounds way cooler.
Yeah, well, it's not my last name backwards, so.
Yeah.
Zealots are pretty good, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Zealots are pretty good. We're about to see how good Zealots are. And there they go. And they're off. What does this
And
army do? You can kite, but then Zealots are going to charge at you. I don't know why half of State's army is in the back, not... Yeah, I guess, but it seems like the other units, he didn't equip them in the right direction or something like that. Colossus back there is just chilling.
The storms.
Just chilling. State! What's going on? Maybe. That fight did not go well for State. That was not the power of Protoss.
No, that actually went okay, but
Protoss actually, if both sides are maxed and Protoss doesn't have like
Time warp.
the best composition, it's actually really difficult for them to attack into Terran.
Yeah, especially with bunkers present.
yeah. Can they hear Aegus?
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. Okay.
Ouch. Yeah, they can hear Rob from production.
Really, Rob? They can hear you?
I can hear you a little bit.
Okay.
More drops by Major here. I think State could have won if he would have attacked him. He was dropping everywhere. It maybe is kind of a sucky
Oh.
decision, but
It's not over yet.
yeah, I don't know. No, I think it is kind of over.
No, it's totally over. He lost like 2 days.
Yeah, he lost both of his bases and his whole. He loses so much gas in these fights, unfortunately. And Major is still on 4, 5, almost 5 bases, working on a 6th. I don't know if that fifth is hunting it. It looks like it might be with heals.
Yeah. Oh, Whip's one of his 2 storms. He doesn't have any more, so that's.
Oh, he's got a couple more.
He has maybe one more.
He's
Or
got
he has
2
one
more.
more. 2 more. So.
Maybe he's like, oh, storm up that ramp. Everybody's so happy.
Probably doesn't have vision.
I don't even know, man. Fucking, what's this, man? The power Protoss? Maybe he isn't completely prone. I'm not sure. I think he's pretty screwed.
Maybe we'll see. He's only 20-ish supply behind.
Maybe. No! Stalkers! Oh, no, he doesn't. And he also doesn't have, Major doesn't have very many things to do with these Colossus. Why not move just the Stalkers back, no? To deal with the Colossus?
They don't have blink, even if they get stimmed, like.
Well, yeah, but there's only like 2 Marines up there? I don't know. As long as the Vikings don't kill the Colossus. Did he get blinked eventually? No, he didn't.
Lots of mules.
Lots
It's gonna
of
be
mules.
good for Major. Major establishing a really good economy, but stayed now in 2 winning bases right now.
Is it even? Yeah, he's still on
So
it. Needs to get that 5th up.
I don't know. Again, I don't think it's necessarily over, is it? If,
No, well, not anymore. I mean, it still definitely favors Major, though.
Yeah. And now State getting a 5th. Looking
More,
to stabilize
5
a
more
little
Stalkers? Why no Blink, man? I think Blink would help so much in dealing with these medevacs.
It's probably, it would probably be good.
I think so.
And yeah, Major looks like he's pushing. He wants to maybe trade. You gotta be careful. It's gonna be all about the EMPs here.
Oh my gosh, those storms were okay.
Good storms. EMPs hit
EMPs
everything.
just hit, yeah.
Everything but one
Archon
High Templar.
and one High
One
Templar.
Archon.
Oh, but Major gets back against the cliff there. No place to kite.
Unfortunately, the one High Templar and the ones on the War Prism.
That Nexus does go down.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how much that matters.
What?
The Nexus going down. I mean, there's a brand new Nexus coming in for.
I mean,
State.
it kind of matters. I mean, it's half his mining bases right now. It kinda matters. Oh no, you gotta. I think you have to fight State.
Yeah.
You can't. You're just gonna get picked apart.
Yeah, this is not good for State.
What? Just fight. Okay, I guess I'll just lose.
Yeah,
I guess I lost
without
two
Cells, I guess if he turned around, he would have just gotten kited the other way.
Oh yeah, I guess that's good. Very true. Very true. Couple zealots left on the high ground. Major is still pretty far ahead, I would say.
Indeed.
He was making it, but it might have been coming. Oh, there it is. Yeah. That drive gets cleaned up. No kills for the probe, unfortunately. Major can pretty much just throw away unit after unit at this point. He's got like 6 bases altogether. 7, 8 bases.
Indeed.
Obviously not all of them mining, only 4 or 5 mining. But I mean 4 or 5 mining is better than the 1.5 mining per state.
Most absolutely, definitely.
More drops coming over here. I guess, why is it Terrans never repair their ship? It seems like it's like the most underutilized thing in the history of all of mankind. I think one day Terrans are gonna start like repairing their medevacs that they send off and their Hellions and shit, and it's gonna be like the best thing ever. Doing other things, yeah. Yeah. All these pylons being taken out, it's gonna make it hard for State to warp on anything, but I mean at this point they don't really need to do it. Kind of going for a last attack here. I don't think he's gonna find much success. Army splits so far apart to avoid
Yeah,
the
the
EMPs,
ghosts.
but I mean,
Code Ghosts again, no observer, and there's an observer that might get taken out by the scamper. No, State is forced to GG. With that, Major goes up 2-0 in the best of 5.
very true. Good games for Major.
Good
Played
games
very
for
well
Major.
the entire time.
We're gonna go through a 3-minute break, I think, really quickly here, and when we get back, potentially the final game of the series.
Yep. State taking it to a lead. or 2-0 fall.
2-0 fall.
Down.
2-0 down.
Down vote.
Down vote.
Major up 2-0. Yep, we'll be back with game 3 in